Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your TarotVideoScope for January 2016 by Ama. You may reach me at amalightworker.com or amalightworker@gmail.com. Happy birthday to you and to me as well. I am an Aquarius. Before I begin this reading, let me remind you that if you are not subscribed to this channel, some of these messages may not make sense to you. So please do subscribe to my channel, and if you do like my reading, please share and subscribe. I'm also going to move on to part 2 of the reading. I'm going to read your Akashic messages to you. So let's move. This is going to be a general reading, so again, if you do need to contact me for a private reading, you know where to reach me. So let's continue with your reading. The general feelings that I am picking up have a lot to do with balance coming back in your life, some matters being resolved or opportunities being presented to you in terms of your financial situation, a new beginning. It could be in love as well, legal matters, and definitely something to be celebrated and success to be celebrated. Let's break it down one by one. In the position of representing you, you have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles, it is a card that denotes good luck in matters of wealth and prosperity, and opportunities for you to improve matters of wealth and opportunity, but also is related to matters of a home or house, and again opportunities to improve these matters. Another meaning of the card is also engage in work that really keeps you young at heart. I do feel that the reason that this card showed up for you is because your financial situation is about to change starting in January for the better. For most of you, I do have the feeling that some good news in terms of your finances will find you. Maybe it has to do that with good news related to a job that you applied not so long ago, and now you're hearing back from that job. And this is how your financial prosperity will change. I do feel that now, starting in January, money will be steady, and you are going to be able to save money, because I do feel that for quite some time now you had some problems in the finance department. I do feel that some of you could be looking either to buy, to sell a property, of moving into a new house. But also another reason that this card showed up for you is because some home improvements are required in January. So you are going to be able to come up with the money that you need to make this home repairs. You could be struggling a little bit of going through a plan and where this money is coming from. But again, as I said, in the light of this new good financial news that is coming, you are going to be able to afford these home repairs. These are also opportunities showing up for you in order for you to increase your wealth. For some of you, it can be opportunities to invest, even to invest in a career, in a talent, in an ability that you have. It could be real opportunities being presented for you to invest your money if you are an investor. So at least you are starting the month on a good note when it comes to your finances. Let's move on to the second card. In the position of what could be crossing you, you have the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands, to me, it's a card that denotes you have some new changes in front of you, and these new changes can be daunting or intimidating. So it's like you're hesitating there for a moment as to what to do, but then you are taking a chance, you are taking a risk. For some of you, this risk can be related to a career change, to a career movement. So I do feel that for some of you Aquariuses, especially in the recent months, career and jobs have been in your mind. So this could be even applying for a job that has nothing to do with your current job, trying something totally new. This could be that time when you finally decide to launch a new career. So it's like a breakthrough in communication. You are going to also receive news or a message that will now allow you to embark in this new journey. But this also has a lot to do, because it is the one, so it has a lot to do with your self-reliance, productivity. So even in your current job, because not everybody is looking to find a new job, and not everybody is looking to do a career change. That means that in terms of your productivity in work is changing. You are feeling that much more productive, high energy. So something good is coming together in terms of your job and your career. Is like feeling more in charge. So some wonderful news is coming to you related to the job that you have. In the position of what's above you, you have the Fool. And the Fool is a card to me that denotes taking a chance. Again, beginning a new journey, a new beginning with high hopes. But also be careful of not being taken advantage of. Is a card that also denotes trust, containment, high hopes for a brighter tomorrow, choice, and personal effort. I do feel that for most of you, your personal efforts are now coming to completion. You are being rewarded for your hard work and your persistence. I do feel that at least in terms of matters of career, you do have some choices now. People do see you with someone who has accumulated a great deal of experience and expertise. So it's like one phase of a journey is now completed, and you are now ready to take on a new journey. For some of you, this can also be that maybe this is a new course of study. It could be now finally, maybe you already have a business or a business, and now this is adding something new to this business, or going opening up to new directions. It could be that, because also the Fool represents a very flamboyant person. It can be that it's a new beginning on the way how you see and you perceive yourself, feeling the need and the desire to buy something new and very colorful. I mean, it is your birthday after all, so that's for about to happen, changing your wardrobe, your appearance, being you are now ready for a new beginning. And for some of you, this could be also a new beginning in love, because the next card that you have in the position of what Tarot calls for this, you have the Lovers. And the Lovers is a great card to have. It denotes partnership, being connected and being in tune with someone else's needs. It denotes love, friendships, union, meetings, choice. It also denotes a new endeavor or a new journey. So it could be that some of you Aquariuses could be falling in love in January, meeting someone with whom you do feel that this person is in tune with your needs, and you are in tune with his or her needs. Because this is a general reading, I do feel that the time frame for this to happen, it can be anywhere between January, February, or March. This can also be a new friend or even a group of friends, because they're showing me like a meeting. My guides are showing me like a meeting with friends with whom you are more in tune, and you are more they are more sensitive toward your specific needs, and they are going to accommodate those. So it could be this new benevolent friendship that's from which you are going to benefit from a long time to come, because through this new friendship you are going to get some great advice, great opportunities to make significant, drastic, positive changes into your life. And they are also telling me that with this new group of friends, you are going to have lots of good times, and you are going to make some really great memories. Another reason that this card showed up is because it could represent you with someone showing up at a workplace with whom you are going to have a very great collaboration. It could be a business partnership, it could be a co-worker, it could be a new boss. For some of you, or if you already are in a leadership position at work, maybe this is that new employee. So definitely your life is going to put you in a position when you are going to have all of these opportunities for you to follow your passion in life. So if what I said did not make sense to you so far, because this is a general reading and there are so millions of Aquariuses in the world that are watching this, so I would say that the general meaning of the Lovers is being presented with all the opportunities and the chances that you need to follow your passion in life, something that you are passionate in life. Not having just to do a job because you have to do a job to support yourself. In the next position, in the position of the near past, you have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups, to me, it's a card that denotes walking away from maybe an addiction or maybe a bad situation. So recently you just started to little by little resolve some problems that you did feel stagnating. So now you have these brand new ideas. It's like you are for about to have a new life, a new direction in life. You feel very hopeful because this is walking away from all these empty cups, and the cups do denote your spirit, your spiritual fulfillment. So you are now walking away from these times of pessimism when you didn't feel lucky. So you are moving toward a new idea, toward a new direction, toward which you are going to achieve much more happiness and feeling that much more fulfilled. It could be a new endeavor, a new idea, a new business, a new direction in love, or in career. In the position of the near future, another great card, you have the Temperance. And the Temperance, it is a card that to me presents patience, presents balance. It does represent divine forces working on your behalf and angels granting you protection. So I do feel that another meaning of the card, that some situations that you thought you dealt with could arise to test you. Now, these situations are coming from the past, so they are related to old friendships, lovers, old business partner. Sometimes they are also related to health matters, and occasionally they do represent to me like old problems that have to deal with some family matters. So for some of you, you could be dealing a little bit with all of these problems, but you could also be dealing particularly very strongly with at least one friendship or one past lover, but especially when it comes to old even business partnerships. So I do feel that even though you thought in your mind that you dealt and you closed the door on some people and on some problem, I do feel that there is a reason that these people from your past are showing up at this particular time of your life. Not only this is related to Mercury retrograde, is like bringing the past back to you in some different areas for you to deal with. So Mercury retrograde is going to be from January 5th up to January 5th up to January 25th, and the shadow period will be 2 weeks before and after that. I am not an astrologer, but this is what I hear from my astrologer friends. So in terms of family matters, I do feel that it's going to bring back important issues if you are a parent with a child of yours that doesn't live with you. but maybe you are an Aquarius who has some family matters to resolve in terms of your parents, particularly towards a mother. So whatever the case may be, these matters, I do feel that they are going to be resolved. In terms of your health, I do feel that from time to time, especially last year, your energy level was up and down. There were times when you felt highly energetic, and then suddenly all of that you had to deal with maybe a chronic condition, an issue, and then your energy was down. So also I would pay very much attention to your energy level. Pay attention to your health. Make sure that you are hydrated, because you are going to have to deal with a little bit of problems when it comes to your health. But again, remember that you have a good angel on your shoulders. You got angel's protection, so make sure that you don't overwork yourself, and give yourself plenty of time to relax and replenish your energy. In the position of your internal attitude, you have the Empress. And the Empress, to me, it is a card that generally denotes a female figure, like a mother figure, a grandmother, a great-grandmother, an aunt, a great-great-aunt, a teacher, a mentor, someone that was like a mother to you, that is now in spirit and is serving as one of your guides, and she's bringing you ideas and inspirations that to you they feel like yours. You could be getting important, significant messages, like intuitive messages through your dreams. This card also represents abundance. It represents new beginning. It represents long or short term travel, pregnancy, something coming to fruition, self-expression, emotions. So you could be feeling particularly very emotional in January. But I do feel that for some of you Aquariuses, this is going to be a good thing, because you do feel like now you are ready to open up and to talk about your emotions, which I know for some of you is very hard to talk about your emotions with friends. You are going to be a little bit more open toward new people entering your life, new social groups. Maybe you could also be hosting a little event, or being invited to an event. This card also denotes that again, pampering yourself, buying something new and expensive for yourself. You could be getting pregnant in January if this is something that you desire. But also your hard work will be paying you off, because something is getting completed and coming in fruition in January. Then it has a lot to do with abundance coming into your life. You could also be having a little bit of the tendency to gain a little weight, because this is the abundance, and the abundance sometimes when it comes to you, it comes in all areas of your life, even in your weight. So if this is an issue that you are particularly sensitive toward it, make sure that you do have a diet plan or an exercise plan to balance this out. You could also be changing your hairstyle. So in the next position, in the position of people in the environment around you, you have the Justice card. Another great card that denotes balance and being rewarded through matters of courts and legal matters. So be rewarded for your hard work and hard persistence. I do feel that the reason that this card showed up for you is because some old matters related to a business, to a partnership, to family matters, again, is being reinforced by this card, because you are going to have to deal with those. For some of you, it could be a settlement, a divorce settlement, another form of settlement, reimbursements, anything that has to do with money matters, family matters, and of course legal and court matters. So maybe you receive news that finally a court date is coming up, and you are going to have to resolve some issues. I do feel that these issues are going to be in your favor, even though at the very last moments until the very last moment you don't have very high hopes, so you don't feel that the luck is on your side. And for some of you, you could have like a very positive surprise outcome to these legal proceedings. I do feel that another reason that this card showed up is because sometimes to me it denotes that if you are working toward achieving some goals or some success related to your career, for most of you it means that you have to go through like taking a test, taking an exam, a seminar or workshop, like an educational course, and then at the very end you have to be tested in order for you to be legally certified into a specific area or field. So I do feel that another reason for this is because you are starting something new and you are getting certified or getting the proper licenses and all of that legal stuff that would allow you to officially start something new. I'm going to go back for a moment to the Empress card because I forgot to mention that because it does denote all long and short distance journeys, some of you could be making plans for it. It could happen for some of you in January, for other ones I keep hearing in the next 6 months. So prepare for that. It must be an important one. That's why it shows up several times for your readings. In the position of your hopes, fears, and wishes, you have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands to me denotes don't give up just yet. Even though you think that you had enough, this is give it one last push. One more step, one more, maybe a little final delay or difficulty, and everything is going to be resolved because you are about to be very much rewarded by the universe in many different ways for your hard work and hard persistence. So even though several times during January your patience will be tested, hang in there, don't give up, because at the very last moment I do feel like this sudden breakthrough, this channel of communication will be open. You are going to receive this news that is allowing you to finally maybe go back, revisit some issues having to do with some delays, but then being able to put everything together and complete this project. I do not know specifically what project this is, or all I know is that something is coming together in a beautiful way for you that is allowing you to complete a stage of your life and to move on to better new things. And to conclude this reading, you have the Three of Cups. It is a celebratory card. It denotes a joyful occasion, a new passion, opportunities to follow your passion. It also denotes celebrating a birth. So you could be hearing news around a pregnancy, a birth. This is you feeling more social, being invited, feeling like in the center of attention. I also do feel that another reason that this card showed up for some of you is because you're celebrating love. You could be meeting this important person and entering an important partnership in business and in love. So enjoy and have a great month ahead of you. I'm going to move on to the second part of this reading. Let me remind you, this reading won't make sense to you unless you are subscribed to this channel. Aquarius, January 2016, Akashic messages. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Celebrate your birthday this year with friends and family in a big way. You deserve it. Someone could surprise you. Another surprise is in the making from God and divine sources, but you may not see it or feel it just yet. Enjoy this moment of your life and your birthday, because later you are going to refer to this as a postcard moment. Life has not been easy, but it will start to ease up now. If you are an Aquarius born in February, these rules applies to you too. You could be getting a job offer. Increasing your value and your power into the world is in the making. Take note of all these brilliant ideas that are coming to you now, because one day they will serve you as the building block to your future. Some family disputes or estrangements will be resolved. now, but you have to be the one to initiate this process of reconciliation. In a spur of a perfect moment, you will notice how life is great. Expect an increase to your finances. Focus on losing some weight if you do want to lose weight, but most importantly, a heavy weight will be lifted off your shoulders that feels like most likely like an emotional burden. Do some seasonal activities. Try to find time in your schedule for that. If single, someone could travel far to meet you, or you could hear from someone that lives far. If coupled, expect to increase the frequency of your sexual intercourse with your partner. That is for about to happen. So my job is simply when I access the records, it's simply to pass on these messages to you exactly how I hear them or exactly how they send them to me. And I do hope that these messages did make sense to you. Again, happy birthday, enjoy January, have a great year ahead of you, and don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe. And remember my website, amalightworker.com. Have a great time. Bye.